That terrible feeling of a lump in my throat is there again. What does it mean? Is it something serious? What if it gets worse? What if my whole throat closes up? Help me with this horrible lumping throat feeling. If you struggle with anxiety, then chances are you may have had an uncomfortable sensation, like something stuck in your throat and it just won't go away. You've tried drinking water, you've tried clearing your throat, you've been to the doctors, but nothing seems to help. Trust me, I get it. And by the end of this video, you'll have some top strategies for dealing with that lumping throat feeling, techniques that could bring you relief. Hey everyone, Howard Cooper here, your friendly neighbourhood anxiety expert, although I don't have a spandex costume. Now, if you're searching for help with a lumping throat feeling, you're in the right place. Because when I struggled with anxiety many years ago, this was one of the symptoms that I really struggled with. And despite having the doctor tell me it was just anxiety, I'd have long periods of time where it just wouldn't leave me alone. I'd wake up in the morning thinking, is it still there? I'd research throat conditions to see if I could explain it, and I was just hyper aware of my swallow the whole time. And when I was stuck in this phase, I'd wonder if I'd ever feel normal again, and I'd see other people happily eating, drinking, and talking without even giving their throat a second thought. And I think to myself, how on earth do you do that? So whilst I'm about to share how I overcame the issue, and have helped many other people with this same issue too, let me stress something important. I'm not a doctor, so the first port of call if you have any medical concerns at all is to go see a medical professional and have them check you out. But if they've given you the all clear and say, it's just anxiety, don't you just love that phrase? Stick around because what I'm about to share with you could be a game changer. Oh, and very briefly, if you're new to the channel, welcome to your go-to place for practical tips and psychological insights to help you kick anxiety to the curb. From me, Howard Cooper, an ex-anxiety sufferer and someone who's now spent over 23 years helping thousands of people just like you to beat anxiety, both in private practice, YouTube, and sometimes on the old TV box on the BBC. And if you want to join our growing community of anxiety fighters, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up. So here's what I discovered through my own journey, and the journey of helping hundreds of clients seeking help with this horrible lump in throat feeling. And I'm sorry to tell you, the doctors were right. It is anxiety in action, but it's anxiety playing tricks on us. Now, doctors have a fancy name for it. They call it the Globus sensation or Globus Hystericus, but this is anything other than hysterical. Think of your body like a super sensitive security system. When anxiety kicks in, it's like someone turned up all the dials to maximum. Suddenly you're aware of every little sensation, especially in your throat. It's like getting a new phone and obsessing over every tiny little scratch that you'd never have noticed before. I mean, seriously, when was the last time you actually thought about your throat when you weren't anxious? I'll wait. So here's where it gets really interesting. Imagine your body is like a rubber band. When you're anxious, it's like stretching that rubber band tight, which creates tension everywhere. And just like a rubber band under tension, the muscles in your throat get tight and uncomfortable. But here's the kicker. Your anxiety brain, being the drama queen or king that it is, sees this discomfort and goes, danger, danger, like a cat freaking out over a cucumber. But just like the cucumber, it's not actually dangerous. Although try telling that to the cat. Let me show you something interesting. Have you ever seen one of these infinity mirror illusions? You see, in many ways, this, and let's turn it on so you see the illusion in action, boom, is created because there's a single layer of light. It's just one single layer, but there are two mirrors that go back and forwards. So the lights get reflected infinitely, and it creates this kind of tunnel illusion. But I think this is exactly what's happening in your mind. Every time you notice the throat tension, it kind of gets reflected back in your anxiety response. It becomes magnified, just like that single row of lights that go back and forwards and create that infinite tunnel. So that one worried thought about that one-off sensation goes back and forth until it feels like you're surrounded by this huge, never-ending version of what started as simply a tiny sensation. But remember, just like these mirrors, what you're experiencing isn't the reality. It's just your attention playing tricks on you. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, Howard, this is all very interesting, but how do we actually fix this? Well, part of the fix is to deeply understand the concepts behind how it works, and then to apply some physical and psychological exercises to it. And to help you understand how the solution is going to unfold, let's try a quick experiment. Right now, pay attention to your right ear. Go on, really think about it. Connect with that sensation of paying attention to that right ear. And I'll wait as you notice the exact moment when you stop paying attention to it. Have you stopped paying attention to the right ear yet? I'm waiting. Waiting. Are you still paying attention to it, or have you stopped? Have you stopped paying attention? Okay, and relax. The problem you likely discovered is, by assessing whether you're still paying attention to it, in order to see when you've stopped, you're keeping it in your focus. And you know what? The brain loves to interpret things that you're focusing on as important to you, and so you focus on it more. So here's the big news flash for you. Stop trying to distract yourself from the sensation, because the more you try pushing the sensation away, the more it will keep coming back. Like a really clingy ex who keeps calling. The more you try to push them away, the more they persist. Obviously, though, I'm not talking from any personal experience here, but she shouldn't have pushed me away. In fact, remember this golden rule. Despite how it feels, your throat isn't actually blocked. You can still swallow, you can still breathe, you can still speak. The sensation might be uncomfortable, but it's not dangerous. It's like having a pebble in your shoe. Annoying? Yes. Life-threatening? Definitely not. So practice being willing to have the sensation without demanding that you don't focus on it. This is key step number 1. Oh, and by the way, for more information about overcoming the threat response to health worries, you might want to check out this video called You Don't Have Health Anxiety after you finish this one. But what else can you do? Well, if you can do some gentle physical exercises that also encourage your neck and your throat muscles to relax, remember that tight rubber band? Then that will also help too. So here's a practical exercise to nudge your throat towards releasing any tension. Try it with me now. Sit up and take 3 gentle breaths in and out through your nose, imagining breathing in relaxation and letting go of tension. Allow your shoulders to drop and release, and then gently move your head back as far as you can without pain or discomfort, and focus on stretching out the neck here. And as you feel it, stretch it really fully, and then hold this position for 20 seconds. Really holding that stretch. And after the 20 seconds, slowly return, gently. And then what you do is you repeat that process 5 times, and then remind yourself that you are safe, and that it's okay to focus on that feeling, because even if it feels uncomfortable, it's just like a pebble in your shoe. It doesn't pose any threat to you. And then you move on with the day. And if you repeat this a number of times throughout each day, you are training your body and mind to not just release the physical tension, but you are taking out the threat response gradually, and it begins to just fade away. Of course, be warned that when you check to see if it's gone, the act of doing that will bring your focus back on it. Like the fact that right now, if you check to see if you stop paying attention to your right ear, you're likely paying back attention to it again. Now, I've helped hundreds of clients overcome this exact issue, and while it feels overwhelming right now, there's light at the end of the tunnel, but you have to apply these ideas and give them time to take effect. But wait, there's more! If you're ready to take your anxiety-busting journey to the next level, I've got something super special for you. At the time of filming this, I've recently launched a new Extinguish Anxiety program. This is a program packed with 5 powerful science-based techniques that work like fire extinguishers for anxiety. They're ready to use whenever you need them. These aren't your grandmother's just breathe and think positive techniques. These are practical, proven strategies that get results fast, and they can be incredibly useful at diffusing any feelings of overwhelm around worries over a lump in throat feeling too. Click the link in the description to get instant access. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need help with this, and don't forget to subscribe for more anxiety-busting content. Until next time, remember, that lump in your throat might feel like a mountain, but with these tools you can turn it back into the molehill it really is. Take care, see you in the next video.